mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med viking stanna upp i stavning stirra till ner i aldas till havnar hauva man och annan vad med din moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingom standa upp i stavning stirra dirrunk ner i halda svart till havnar hova man och annan Fast med till min moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingom standa upp i stavning stirra dirrunk ner i halda svart till havnar hova man och annan fast med till min moder att mer skyldig kaupa flöj och fagra rörar fara brott med vikingom standa upp i stavning stirra dirrunk ner i halda svart till havnar hova man och annan
Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Let me go ahead and get that in chat for my apologies. One moment. There we go. Just want to clear my throat a little bit, and I want to make sure that my nasty ass throat sounds weren't on the mic. Anyway, that was My Mother Told Me by Cullamar McGuinness. To be clear, it's not actually by him, it is I don't actually know entirely if he made the Old Norse lyrics or not. The song is tagged as Assassin's Creed, so I suspect that that's the game that popularized, or Assassin's Creed Valhalla is probably what popularized the song. I suspect that it existed before, but I don't know the history of it. I just know it as Cullum's song. Among my favorites that he's done. Anyway, give me just a moment here to bring up the game, and then I'll go ahead and bring you in. And actually, as the game goes into its last bit of loading, we're on the first of like 3 loading screens or whatever at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and actually mute myself, pop out of my studio for just a moment, and get my phone, because I think that that's over in my bedroom. Okay, there's loading screen 2 done. Come on. You can do it. Just manifest the door that I click on. There we go.
guide if you're not familiar with the area. You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Okay, give me just a moment here to go and fix/update stuff, and then I'll bring you in. That. That should be good, I think, so... Boop. Oop. Wrong thing. Boop. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. First of all, yep, still off camera here.
Error.
Thank you, Catherine.
Tea parties are a must. Time to shine.
Wrong button. Oh, really wrong button. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, still not quite at 100% here. Still feeling a little bit down. So, not bothering with the camera today. Meh. Anyway, let's see. First of all, yeah, the Sub-Zero's thing is gone, so no more of that. So we got 11 days left on that. I think that you're an endgame content of some kind. We have that as well. We got about 2 months on that. Exploration progress. You require 100%? 40, 60, 80. And complete that world quest. Okay, that might be a thing that we do after the Archon quest, actually, then. They actually give you an incentive to actually, you know, fucking explore everything this time. Anyway, so that means that we have 11 days left to finish up the Archon quest, which should be doable. We're like a third of the way through this version's update, and 11 days should be all of next week. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe an emergency 4th stream next week if we don't finish up in those 3 streams. I have to play that a little bit by ear, but realistically we should have plenty of time. Okay. J. Focused mode on this. Go ahead. Right. All of these.
You made it back in one piece!
Do you have a voice this time? Because I'd like to not voice a ton of people.
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Cool. Great. Haha, it's a piece of cake! Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we'd have burned them all to ashes! I appreciate the concern, Paimon. Despite Aha's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight. We were prepared to retreat at any moment, and now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
Well, at least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. This is the best outcome we could have hoped for. We really appreciate all your help. But we have to keep pushing forward. Cebu and I were just about to head out, actually. My tribe is calling for messengers.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Ah! The Kanish thinks he can just leave without consulting the almighty Dragon Lord Kuhulaha. Hey, wait up! Okay, go for you, and then go to the speaker's chambers, I guess.
Time to go.
This might work. Wait, we're getting closer to where we're supposed to be going. What's over here, then? B for optional objectives. Okay.
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? it looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin? Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can.
Is that a coconut? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a coconut. Because like, you have the straw to drink the milk, the coconut milk inside. It's got the coconut flesh on the inside of the what looks like a very hard outer shell. Big ass coconut, but welcome to Tivat.
Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much. But I don't know what else I can say. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I feel like at this point we could stop talking about the rules and start talking about the national laws.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero.
Because you're useful, we won't be punishing you.
Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright, make me an offer.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello.
Talking things out with your grandson?
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Judgmental stare.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
It was nothing. Just don't do anything like that ever again. Also, that is a non-functional straw. Or at least it kind of is. Like, if the straw is functioning as a normal straw, and this fruit or thing is at least effectively a coconut, then, as is, there is no way to get the liquid out from inside of it, because there's no way to make a vacuum to then suck up the fluid. the only way it would work is if you applied so much vacuum force by sucking so hard that it collapsed the straw to make a little air pocket.
I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
See, Lolly, he grows vegetables in the woods and cares after aphids. What money do you think he has?
Sounds great. We'll be there.
Okay, so we have that and that. Are there stairs here? Yes, there are.
Time to go.
Oh, let's try to not do that for the moment. Oh, so that is the inn. Okay, cool. Which also means that it was borderline impossible to miss the conversation between Zari and Auroron. So we got you there, and we got you there. So this is the one that I thought was required, but evidently is not. Oh, it's getting closer to the Weary Inn because it's still at the lower level. Oh, okay. Sup?
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge.
Want to give that line another read? It wasn't terrible, but there was a little too much hesitation, I think. Also, from the distant shot, I kind of thought that these were like sniper rifles or something, and I was very confused. Like, muzzle, barrel, stock would be back here, so that'd be like the main body of everything.
Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality.
Ma'am, we're just here to get some juice. Why did you call us over?
Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all.
I'm not totally sure how you would fix that. Like, oh, especially since they're, like, wrapped and such, you definitely need to undo some of the work in order to fix them, if that's even possible. You said that they weren't forged correctly, though? Not tempered correctly. Assumedly, if they're at the, like, finalized stage where they have little decorative ornamentations and hand wraps and such, then they have been tempered. My very, very limited understanding of the forging process is that as part of tempering, you heat it up, then quench it to cool it down, and that freezes the crystalline structure in place. So retempering does require kind of going back several steps to just the raw metal and, like, reheating it up from zero so that the crystal structure relaxes, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of extra work if it's not tempered correctly. If I'm understanding the process correctly, very possible that I'm not.
Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
Okay, and back over to where we were already. Up here. And down here, whoops. Now up here, there we go. This inn has
You're
one
done for the
bed.
day? We should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
Yep, let's rest. That night.
You ready?
Oh, come on, you could at least change the lighting.
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
So your life is pain. Got it.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natland, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
Mm-hmm.
Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt.
Which, honestly, I think that pretty much the actions we've done in Natlan up to this point might warrant transcribing enough history to get an ancient name to begin with. It'd just be a new name. I don't know if there's a time requirement, even a generalized one, or a, like, unofficial standard is what I was looking for.
But that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Sorry, what now? Special has not been repaid. Where the fuck did that come from?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Okay, they're just dropping this now, I guess. Malika, you know how you told us to go to Shilonen to get her to craft us an ancient name? Kinda feels like maybe you being a bit of an asshole there. Like, that is more of a go to Shilonen in person to ask this of her yourself, because you two know what you are asking. Also, this now answers why not just give everyone in Natlan an ancient name. Because, that's kind of a lot of death.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection.
Not totally sure that tracks as a metaphor, because at that point you could just keep the craftsman, like, secluded in solitary confinement or something, and that would protect them and thus let the seed germinate without necessarily killing them.
Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear.
That's not how a seed works. The outer shell is still there, it's just that it's biodegradable, so it dissolves over time into the soil, as, like, things eat it.
Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
And also, Shilonen is on the banner and is a playable character. I somehow doubt that she's gonna die.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory.
No? Has any part of this process said us getting an ancient name is the final step? It has always seemed more like an intermediate step at most.
And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong.
I'm still not entirely sure what her plan is. Maybe I've just forgotten over the couple of weeks that I've been doing this, but, like, so far I got that we need to assemble the 6 heroes, and that helps to fight back the Abyss. Is it that the 6 heroes come together so that you can weave a net of memories, blah blah blah, and so you don't need to use Natlan's memories via the Gnosis or the, conceptual machine dream thing?
The Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
Kind of feel like eventually someone would break that taboo, and I don't mean just Silali, I mean a lot of other people.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Oh.
I mean, Pyro Archon dies a lot. Pyro Archon resurrects a lot of people, actually. Death is just kind of part of her job.
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release
Oh, yeah, that.
Shabalanke obtained from the ruler of death.
And Malika will then die after, assumedly.
Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
So, Shilonen makes us an ancient name and dies. That helps us to get the 6 heroes, which allows Malika to activate her full power and die. Kinda noticing there's a bit of a trend with these plans.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
I mean, my question is then, what happens to the Pyro Archon overall? Because Malika is the reincarnation of the original Pyro Archon, so we don't know how normal succession works for this person.
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Can you give that? I suppose as an angel you would have powers predating the Archons. Okay. I'll go with you, game. What's up?
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different.
I am not convinced that that sentence said anything.
Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule.
Still not sure you've said anything, but sure, why not?
The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process.
So the only way to save her then is to come up with a plan that does not require using that power. I would argue that that then goes to Sitlali's thing of she needs the power of a Descender.
The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
But the rule in this case is that the Pyro Archon will die if they use the power of the Ruler of Death. There are several ways to avoid that ban.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
I'd fucking hope so.
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved.
Yeah, and I'm still noticing how unique of a character design you have, how much of a role you've played in the story, the fact that you have a vision, and the fact that you have not become a playable character yet, nor are you expected to be one in the next version or so. And you just brought up the idea of taking on the power of a Descender to help out here. Silali, you gonna take this ritual yourself kind of thing?
She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death.
And it sounds like she is, actually.
The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
Look, my life for 500 years has been a floating wisp of pain and agony. Awake and asleep both tax me. Seeing something interesting is the highlight of several of your generations to me.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do.
Oh yeah, there's also that plan of just kill the Lord of the Night here and then everything's fixed. Right.
How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
I mean, is there truly no way to stop the Abyss from coming? Like, that kind of seems to track with what they've been saying, but that really makes it seem like fighting back against it is actually hopeless. Like, the best idea then is more to then integrate the Abyss into Tevat, such that you don't need to expend energy fighting it back, but rather save that energy for fighting it in Tevat.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Aside from killing our protector deity person, apparently.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others.
Your creator. Kinda forgot about that. Right, the angels have a creator. Moving on.
Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future.
What? What? Doesn't that mean that all of our accomplishments are just going to be on that the moment Shilonen touches it or something? Like, all experiences in this land... Okay, specifically Natlan accomplishments. It's not going to have all the various gods we've killed or anything. But, like, if all of the future is transcribed there, then, like, job's done.
With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire. And the Traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Which does set up a bit of a Chekhov's gun. I might be using that term incorrectly there, actually. But a bit of a plot loophole, let's go with, where if the Traveler is in a hopeless situation and actually legitimately dies in the story, they can then be resurrected in Natlan. And like with the Traveler's force of will, they could probably survive in the Night Kingdom for a while. So there would be time for Paimon or whoever to get over from Shniznaya to Natlan or whatever countries in order to tell Muika to do the Ode of Resurrection. Are they actually going to do that? Kinda doubt it, but it's technically a thing.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out.
Sup?
Shilon and Sitlali, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
By which you mean my deeds have been recorded. That thing supposedly has all of our past and future achievements in Natlan written on it.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
The fuck is inscribed in it from the future, then?
Really? Let Paimon see!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we have 3 filled in. Pilgrim's Chronicle. BD. All may be sacrificed for the beloved land. And BD was Ororan or something like that? With your encouragement, Uthabati last tasted victory for the first time. That's, Chikina. Is that her name again? The one who has the drill! Kachina, there we go. The star that transcends destiny, and the greatest companions. That's probably Paimon based on... Yeah, there's a little crown thing. So we have 13 companions to help out. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. And then there's the central one. The primal flame illuminates the world. Under the banner of Kyongozi, humanity takes its first steps toward the future. Because it's central, I assume that that's Moika, but I'm not actually sure. The primal flame. Yeah, probably the Archon. Huh. So 4 of 14. And these don't do anything yet. And there's no symbolic indication of who is who. Let's see. Shilonen, Sitlali, Mulani, elf girl whose name I always forget, Koichi. I already said Sitlali. They could fill these out with any of the ancient name bearers, and there's a lot of them. Not sure we have enough characters in Natlan to actually fill this out yet. Huh.
Whoa, it's the 2 of us! And a sun in the middle! Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
There was nothing from the future!
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
It'll tell you how close you are to gaining the Pyro Traveler.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift.
It didn't cost a ton of Mora, right?
You think the Lord of the Night wants Mora?
I mean, if Mora is more of a transactional thing, then maybe, like, look, it's Archon shit.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate.
Not gonna tell us about the part where you die?
She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
You have a much more naturalistic style than the other actors here. Like, you kind of stumble over your words a little bit more, which I think is just kind of to show off character. It's not like you're actually messing up the line. Which also means that I do take back my earlier comment about do you want to give that line another read, because it's actually acting. It's not an accident.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, thank goodness you're here! The Abyss attacked again, and it's really bad. The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Quest goal is in Natlan. Yeah, okay, kind of figured that. Okay, sure. Is it, like, on the bridge or something? Oh, no, it's just a different cutscene.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those 2 locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
Want to call in some allies from different nations? Are you so isolated that you don't have allies? No, we know that people come to Natlan regularly because we know about it.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of omen? If things continue like this, then...
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only one hero short.
How? No, really, how does the Abyss know that? Wait, no. It has all that inconsistency of them saying that it's not intelligent, yet it seems to actually fucking plan stuff.
I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity and its final chance.
You're saying we just have to hold out for as long as we can?
Can we please call Raiden or, like, Nivelette? How Zhongli is still at power, he's just retired.
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower.
I see what you're saying. Going all out to actually fight the Abyss back so that they need to muster forces also seems like a valuable outcome here.
There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements.
Leave that to us. We'll head out right away.
All right. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right. No time to lose. Let's go!
Be careful, everyone!
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you?
Of course.
Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
All hotspots that require reinforcement are shown here. Okay, they've actually given us a bit of a different map. Huh. Monster types, participants, buffs. The Warriors of Natlan. I don't know what buff that gives. Slash, I don't know if that's just a debuff to the enemies that is generally there, or if we should be using Natlan characters to get it. Let's be real. It doesn't matter. I swear to God, this better be the right place.
And off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy.
We absolutely could have teleported this. Oh, fine. You're gonna force me to do this. Also, I'm not sure a hot air balloon can actually carry this much weight. What's up?
Whoa. There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
Come on. You got this. Man, y'all got an easy fight. Damn. No wonder you hit. No wonder y'all never won against the Abyss. Okay, there are invisible walls. Screw you, physics! How did it know to land here? No, really, fucking how?
Reinforcements, thank goodness!
What if I do this? There we go. Huzzah! I defeated the biggest enemy, gravity.
Into the wind.
Sup?
Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave. I've never seen it this bad.
Yeah, assuming that wave we just fought off was like the standard, we could hold approximately half a region just ourselves.
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now.
I'm sorry, I was trapped in the geometry. I couldn't get there any faster.
Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
Not really the time to be thinking about that all that much. Take what you need to survive, then take whatever else you can easily carry, then get to safety.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I'm with that guy more so.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
Valid concern, take what you can.
It's them! Over here!
Aye?
We came to help, but looks like you don't need it. Nice job making it through.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
All of them.
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan to pass along the latest intel. If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel free to ask them about the latest battle situation.
AKA their teleport point. Got it.
Thanks! Now where should we go next?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though. These supplies are really important. What should we do?
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on our account.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
I guess we don't care about the medical supplies anymore.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Okay. So we're at 23% corruption. We want to keep that below 100, I assume. Instance resolved, total deaths. Oh wow, they're actually tallying the mortality rate of the fights. Monsters, 1200, stable and weak. What do you want me to do?
Traveler, can I ask you a favor? My mother's a doctor. When she heard about the attacks in the wilderness, she rushed out to help, and I haven't heard from her since. I'm worried. She's not a fighter, and I can't leave to check on her. I want her to stay out of this. So if you see her, can you please tell her to take shelter?
Of course, we've got this.
Thank you. Oh, that makes it easier to focus on the current battle.
And over to you.
Do you get scared?
Eh. Like, this is the better answer here, and I don't know if this actually makes a difference or not.
Normal? You mean I'm not being a coward?
I mean, to your actual question, no, I don't get scared. I've literally killed gods.
Not at all. You're here, aren't you? Ready to fight even despite your fear. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thanks, you two.
Completed. Map. Next area. Go. Thank God they just teleport us. I thought. Hot balloon it is. No, no, I want to keep the camera out. Oh, it's going around a U-turn, that's why. If we do it this way. Mamika, you sure you don't want me to just teleport? I kind of feel like time's of the essence here.
Hey, Kanish just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt.
Good for him. Almost there. How does it turn?
Everything looks good so far. Wait, those Saurians are fighting the abyss.
Oh, thank God I didn't get stuck that time.
Unbelievable! Attacking cute, innocent Saurians? Come on, let's go help.
Sup? Yeah, fuck y'all. What the fuck were you doing? You could have stepped on half that fight.
It's alright. You're safe now. The bad guys are all gone.
Rawr.
Find your friends, okay? It's dangerous out here. It's best to stick together.
Don't think they understood that.
Okay then. Shoo! Shoo! Come on, shoo! Nope. Still nothing. Wait. There's something on the ground over there.
Is it a corpse? No. Oh, is that Koichi's? I don't think so. She has more of a white and blue aesthetic.
Let's see. Oh, reports from the Scions of the Canopy. This must be what the Saurians were trying to protect. Looks pretty recent, too. We can use it to figure out where to go next.
If it's recent, that means the messenger might still be nearby. And or dead.
You're right. Maybe they just dropped it by accident, though. Anyway, we saw the battle report, so you guys don't need to worry anymore. Huh. Still no response. Well, what do you want to do? Follow the battle report or continue to explore this area?
Well, there is... See if there are any survivors nearby optional. Really hope I didn't miss an optional thing in the previous area. Oh, hi. Hey, dumbass, come out of the bushes. You're safe.
Someone's injured. Oh, that must be the messenger. Hey, are you alright? Can you still walk?
The battle report. I have to find the battle report.
We got it.
Yeah, we got you covered. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. I just hope I'm not too late. In times like these, every second counts. Even a short delay can put lives at risk.
Don't worry about that. We can take things from here. You just need to head back to the stadium and focus on getting better.
Have faith in your people.
You're right. I can't do much else in my current state anyway.
How can we make sure he'll safely get back, though? We can't let him make the journey alone. It's too dangerous out there.
That would be a horror movie jump scare with different music.
Huh? What the...
Looks like this Yumksor wants to give you a lift.
Whoa, you guys sure about this? It's really dangerous out there.
We thirst for blood.
All right, well, thanks. This is a huge help.
Be careful on the road.
Thank goodness for those Saurians. They really came to the rescue.
Yeah, he stands a much better chance of survival now. Turns out they could understand what you were saying this whole time.
It's no wonder people from Natlan are so fond of their Saurian companions.
Map. Next. Combat effects are unknown. So can I just choose to not? Okay, so we have two. What was this one? Many here who will aid you in battle. Rifthound Swarm, pack some healing. Does it matter? Oh. This didn't pop up before. Signs of the Canopy couriers are conveying battlefield intel using the markings on the map to assess the situation in various sectors. Due to ley line instability, teleport waypoints will be temporarily disabled. Locations where support is needed will be marked as shown in the image. Press to proceed there. Some emergencies will occur at the same time. You will have to make a choice, and the battlefield will shift depending on your decision. Updates on your companions and additional intel will also be marked on the map. Press to view. So that's what I was looking for, actually. Stable and weak, 30%. So, what do I get from this? Geo damage increased. Abyssal pylon presence detected in the area. Pylons will constantly summon monsters and must be destroyed post-haste. Wow, I just like this one more. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess we just went here this time. What's up? Oh, okay. I thought I pressed Q.
Sakura swirl! Shower Newt, hold the line! Into the wind. My apologies.
And you. And you. And you.
The birds come. One with nature.
Who needs healing when you have damage?
Take flight.
Oh, mistimed that, or misspaced that one. And yes, I know, Kokomi has damage, or has healing. Fuck you, die.
The ice.
I said die.
Take flight.
Thanks for the help.
You're the captain's soldiers, aren't you? I fucking hope so.
Yes, per his order, we're now under the Pyro Archon's command.
Why does your voice sound like that? You don't have a mask or anything, like of your mouth.
Not everyone understood his decision, but our Lord's orders take precedence over all.
We're alive because of them. They saved us.
Well, guess that means we should thank you guys. This feels so weird.
Agreed. Where are you headed? The people of the Springs?
That was the plan, but I don't know if it's safe anymore.
Probably not.
I suggest heading to the stadium. Most of the manpower will be focused there, so it'll be safer than staying with the tribes. Once we take care of these monsters, some of our soldiers will escort you.
Thank you so much.
Guess a little extra help never hurts.
People from all over Natlan are heading to the stadium. That area needs to be the center of our defensive efforts.
I don't think there's an issue with that.
If your other tasks are complete, I'm sure the people there could use your aid.
Thanks for the intel.
Hearing those words from you also feels quite strange for me, but I can only accept the situation at hand.
40%. Key site defense. Okay, sure. And this looks like it's going to be a little more difficult, which is still probably not going to be that difficult. Higher damage increase within Light of the Sacred Flame. Mightier foes are present.
Wow, there are so many people here. Looks like it really is getting too dangerous for people to stay out in the wild. Guess
Hi.
the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting.
You come over here.
My apologies.
Hi. Yeah, let's just do this.
Go for a swirl. Into the wind. Whirling snow.
Dude, stop having a hitbox. I'm doing a thing.
Strike a pop. Covenant of the Deep. Of mining. Echoing song. My apologies.
And there.
To art. Surrender.
Cool. Hey, Kanichi.
Oh, Kanichi, you're back!
Yeah, I thought I'd check on the situation after finishing my delivery work. If you're here, though, I doubt I'm needed. We wanted a breather anyway, if you say so.
It really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous out there. Just when we think everything's under control, another thing goes off the deep end. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even worse?
Oh, Paimon, there's no if there. It will get worse. Heh, what a stupid question. You know the answer, you're just too afraid to face it, like a puny bug clinging to a pipe dream.
Okay, that's enough out of you!
This may be one of the few times that Haw has a point. On the bright side, we can pat ourselves on the back for saving all these civilians and bringing them here. My tribe is launching a second wave of patrols soon. We'll do a scan of the whole nation. So, as long as we don't scatter our forces, the Abyss has nothing to fear. Fear is useless anyway. Even the endless surge of monsters scares you to death. You still have to fight. There's no other choice. Where's Malika? She took a small team of warriors to the mines. A group of people from the Children of Echoes were trapped there. I think she just got back. The lava alone makes that area dangerous, and now it's crawling with monsters. Without her power, she's just an ordinary vision bearer like the rest of us. I mean, technically she shouldn't even have a vision, should she? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Spewing nonsense as always. Quit worrying and look at the outcome, genius! She's still obviously the strongest warrior you have.
Yeah, she
Really?
always seems so confident. Plus, she told us you can only become the Archon by proving your strength.
Okay, there is that, admittedly. It's true, she certainly helps us save manpower. She can handle the dangerous areas almost entirely on her own. Alright, I'm tired of this conversation! Either take a break or get moving already! A break sounds good. We won't be much help in the field if we're dead on our feet.
Good idea! Maybe we can see if the people around here need anything in the meantime.
Even on our break, we can still be helpful.
in here. Could they all be refugees?
I mean, the nation is kind of refugees at this point, so yes. That being said, I'm actually just a couple minutes over the 1 hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and take my little per hour break here. I'm going to stand up, stretch myself out, and be back in on the order of 5 minutes. See you soon. Bye. Okay, and I am back. So, let's get you back into the actual game here. Welcome, welcome. Now, this stuff.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
You know, it occurs to me that even the weird nothing NPCs are voiced in this bit.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out again.
Cool. Who's that?
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the stadium. I really can't thank you enough for your help.
Oh man, the guy whose mom we didn't find is gonna be pissed at us, isn't he? Now realistically, it's gonna be, oh hey, we found my mom! I'm sure you did your best. Yeah, it's these. Okay. Cool.
I managed to accept my fear, but I still want to ask you one last thing. If I die, do you think anyone will remember me?
For how long? Like, realistically, this is the answer they want you to give, so absolutely.
That's what I'm hoping for, too. It's just... never mind.
You won? No, there was a fourth, wasn't there? Looks like no. Oh. I guess rest is what we got.
Rest, Traveler? We have to head out again in a bit.
Yep, let's get some rest. There's no other optional objectives that I saw. I think I missed that guy's mom then. Whoops. Latest battle report. No other little side objectives that I'm seeing. Nope, okay.
Haha, it's you two! Thanks again for rescuing me.
You know each other?
Yeah, we ran into him out in the wild. He was injured, but luckily some saurians took him back to safety. Speaking of which, are you sure you've recovered enough to be out and about like this?
I got really lucky. My injuries were just some flesh wounds. The doctor said they should heal on their own as long as I get enough rest, so I figured I'd try and keep working if I could.
That seems like not able to keep working then. Like, if you aggravate the wounds, then they don't heal.
But, it didn't take me long to start regretting that decision. Everything's hurting now. As soon as I've delivered this battle report, I'm headed right back to go lie down.
Sounds sensible. It's not a good idea to be taking risks while you're injured.
What's going on?
An abyssal pylon, what do you think? Rabble rousers return! And they don't know when to give up! An abyssal pylon here. That's not good news. We need to deal with it now. Dude, there was an abyssal pylon here before we had our rest time. This isn't a surprise. Oh, hi, we have you now. Zip.
Whirling snow. One with nature.
There we go.
Embrace the ice.
I guess we destroyed it. Oh, another one. And give it to me. And third one.
There are too many of them. They just keep coming.
Yeah, don't worry, Paimon, we got it.
One with nature. Thrust and reave it. Strike a pose.
And dead. Nope, not quite.
Whirling snow.
Come on, there we go. Oh yeah, you're here too. Oh, time for a boss fight. That seems like not a great thing. Oh no, it'll take us an entire minute to kill that. I think their animation's gotten better, actually. Also, so they can have a more significant crowd show up. They just choose not to?
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
Doing something. Hello, Gnosis. Goodbye, weekly boss. So, what just happened?
What was that?
The physical embodiment of pure dread and destruction! That black pit of despair will eat you all alive! Ah, long last!
Laugh all you want, it's gonna eat you too!
So this is the source of the Abyss's power? It emitted a huge amount of abyssal energy. This is a full-scale invasion of Natlan. I have to get a closer look at that thing. It may already be too late. Get to the place mentioned in the battle report. I have a feeling things are about to get very bad very quickly. There's no time to lose. You got it.
The fact that Deadpan Kanichi is this nervous just goes to show how serious this really is. Oh, let's go. The disaster's really happening.
Yeah, it looks like Inazuma here. Okay, what is the population of Natlan? Like, normally for a, like, full-on national-scale invasion from another, like, a foreign entity of any kind, but especially one that can invade any part of the country at any moment, 307 deaths is doing real good, actually. That's super low. For all I know, the population of Natlan is like 1,000, though. Active monsters just shy of 2,000. Again, I don't really have a good sense of scale on that. Abyssal activity is still weak. Leyline is still stable. So this is going to explode, and this is going to explode when these change. Not sure how we're at 51% if abyssal activity is weak. So, you. Okay, search and rescue north and south. Insufficient intelligence. Insufficient intelligence, but we have that. People and their Saurian companions. Civilians. I think I'd prefer to do this one then. Like, it looks like it's more Rifthound based, which I don't like. I am interested in this, whatever the hell's going on. But in terms of who we are saving, I care a lot less about the Saurian companions, I'll be honest. I'm treating this as if it actually matters. It probably doesn't.
There are monsters everywhere. But the battle report said there are still people here who could use our help. So let's wipe the monsters out.
Oh, just teleport us. I forgot we weren't going to get a hot air balloon. Thought we had our ult up.
The wind knows me.
Covenants of the deep, let my name echo in song.
Okay, okay. The roof towns are always kind of annoying. Next. Go next. Look for survivors. Which, if they're bothering to give us that prompt, probably means there's some. Heal up. This is party setup. Okay. That's a way to guarantee that you can get to full party health before you leave. Hello.
Over here! Come on, quick!
Past the corpse!
Wake up! You gotta wake up!
Just straight up, they're all dead. Okay. Like, good on you, Hoyoverse. You're actually kind of selling this as a crisis. It's still not quite what I would want, but it's definitely an improvement over the 1.0 3 hilichurls coming across the bridge or whatever.
Oh no! Were we too late?
Yes, aside from the name that was behind the corpse and under the bridge or under the platform.
No! Don't come any closer!
It's okay, sweetie. They're not monsters. I think they're here to help.
Oh, does someone need approximately 20 years of therapy? Trust me, you're not alone. Come on out.
Thank you.
What happened here?
A fight. We lost.
The Abyss had us surrounded. Luckily, these Fatui came to our rescue, and we started evacuating. But then that black fire shot out of the stadium, and that huge monstrosity appeared in the sky. Right after that, monsters suddenly appeared everywhere. They couldn't fight them off, so they hit us here.
You should keep moving. This is no place to hang around.
Right. You need to get to the stadium. Come on, we'll take you.
Thank you. You saved our lives. We're forever indebted to you.
Can you get his name? Hi, Mom.
Huh?
This is no disaster. This is war.
Yeah. Paimon knows, it's just... it hasn't fully sunk in yet. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there. If not, we'll just have to play things by ear.
I suspect that each of the choices isn't actually that much different between the outcomes.
Oh, hey, it's you again. It's a real shame I'm stuck here nursing my wounds. Otherwise, I'd be out there on the front line delivering the latest intel to you guys.
Yeah, no, we got it, don't worry.
What's the current situation out there?
Fewer and fewer messengers are making it back, and each trip seems to be taking longer than the last. It gives me a really bad feeling. I'll update you on the latest intel for now. For next time, though, I'll see if I can find someone to bring the updates directly to you. I can't guarantee anything, though. As you know, we're seriously short on people.
Don't worry about me, I'll manage.
I don't know how you do it. You really are a true hero.
Yep, makes sense that goes up. Makes less sense that that didn't go down. Abyssal activity strong, ley line dented. Now we have the first shift. And it's probably going to shift one more phase before we do something drastic to get it back to center. Where are we going? Well, it's the only one we got. Can't teleport to any of that. Unknown. Unknown. You rescue the survivors here, paying the utmost respect to those who made the ultimate sacrifice, fighting here until the very last moment. Like, there's so much other stuff going on that we just can't really interface with. Looks like we got the spherical enemy.
Got another place crawling with monsters. Let's clear the area and see if there are any survivors.
Hi there.
One with nature.
Yeah, my apologies.
Cool. Reinforcements.
Time to shine. Billowing surge.
Yeah, how about fuck you?
Kamisato art.
There we go. Ah, there you are. So it's like it takes on the appearance of a different enemy until you do enough damage. But I saw that it had like the abyssal pylon thing going on. Well, it's a different enemy, I'll give him that much. Anything else, or just the wrong one? Or just the or just the one? Just the one. Oh, we got dead civilians this time.
Stay back! Wait, here. What happened to the monsters?
Duly slain.
All of them? But there were so many.
Yeah, I'm kind of good at murder.
What's the situation here? Any other survivors?
The warriors protecting our group all fought to their deaths. We weren't about to sit around waiting to die, so we snuck out and made a run for it. But we didn't get far before the monsters spotted us.
Okay, I can see you have a weapon and you have a weapon. I'm gonna assume what they were saying there, that it was warriors, all of them. So it's not civilian deaths, it's still warrior deaths.
Who knows? Maybe we should have stayed put after all.
Oh, when I was in my prime, I could have handled them all by myself.
You need to get out of here now.
Yeah, take our hot air balloon and head to the stadium.
Oh, but won't that hold you up if we take it?
What the? How is anyone still here? I thought the monsters had captured this place.
Perfect timing. Can you escort them to safety? We have somewhere else to be.
Yes, of course. Leave them with us. What's the matter? We need to go. It's not safe here.
It's just... I can't help but think things might have turned out differently if only I'd chosen to fend for myself sooner, rather than expecting other people to protect me.
It's not too late, maybe even for me. I might be an old bag of bones, but I used to train in the spear, and I bet I can still remember a thing or two.
Let's get going. I'm gonna fight to the very end, just like they did.
Thanks again for your help. We'll be all right from here.
Okay, but be extra careful on your way back. We'll see you at the stadium.
You bet. Till then.
Okay, so we just got the one. This is the one that we skipped out before. So do you just do all of them? It's just a matter of what order?
Oh no. Looks like there's a Saurian court.
And you.
Embrace the ice.
One with nature.
Let's move out. Torrent, bring refuge.
Oops, didn't have her ult ready.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow. Yeah.
Oh, not yet. There we go.
My apologies. Yeah.
Still not yet.
Whirling snow.
You. You.
One with nature.
Oh, dead dinos. I suppose that counts as civilian in some capacity. I didn't even intend to find you. I just want to climb the thing. Hi, so your entire So your entire family and friends and guardians and protectors and such are all dead. I don't think there are mental health services for your kind, so good luck with that. See you later.
There. Don't be scared. Head to the stadium. You'll be safe there. It's that way. You're upset. And nothing Paimon says can make it better. But you have to go right away, okay?
Stay strong.
Yeah, you're right. We have to keep going. The latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
Pretty sure the latest intel says everyone needs help. Like, we are just gathering all the survivors of this country into the stadium. Endless Echoes, go ahead.
These warriors are struggling. Quick, let's help them.
Yeah, be there in a moment. I don't think they've actually depicted this much death in a long while, if ever.
The wind knows me.
My apologies.
There's that.
Kamisato art. Surrender.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Sip. Bye. Oh, god damn it. There.
Thank you so much. You saved the day. The enemy attacks grow stronger with each wave. We're nearly at breaking point. Given how few of us are left, I think it's time we cut our losses. This base is as good as gone.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together. Best to regroup somewhere else.
Better late than never. Time to evacuate. Warriors, gather round.
Oh, okay, good.
For anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Anyone who wants to leave will likely also see action as they evacuate, but will be afforded safety at the stadium.
So yeah, we are now losing ground. Also, my "oh, okay, good" was because for a moment there after he called out, there were no footsteps or anything, so I kind of thought it was about to be, okay, everyone form up. Oh. I guess I'm the last one. I expected that kind of thing.
Those are the options. We're abandoning this base, and you're free to stay with the group or leave. With our limited numbers, I can't promise that we'll be of any real assistance to the Children of Echo's war effort. Even if we do join them, please bear this in mind as you make your decision. Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting, show me how serious you are. Really? Even after my less than rousing speech?
Not the time, dude. You gotta go fight a war first.
Why would we give up now, after everything we've been through? We didn't stick it out this far just to admit defeat.
We can't give another inch to the Abyss. We have to fight them back. If not for our own sake, then at least for our fallen brethren.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan!
We may be few in number, but our will remains strong. We will join the ranks of the Children of Echoes, and they will be stronger for it, however little.
Okay, well, take care of yourselves.
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Well, about that. What's that?
Huh?
Well, it's either a very good sign or a very bad sign.
That creepy Abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance again!
A very bad sign, got it.
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by the Abyss invasion.
Yeah, we haven't been to the south yet, so, let's go.
Then let's head over and check on them!
Also, anyone available. And doesn't look like there's any optionals here, so sure. Flowers of Darkness. Hydro damage increased. Abyss Tumor is present. I guess that was the shooting star. Not gonna be any healing? There we go.
What the? Paimon can't believe it!
I don't know what you are, but I want to kill you.
Sakura swirl! It's too darn stronger! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon! We need to get out of here!
Hello, person.
There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job has become all but impossible. But there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority is to get to the next affected zone. Even if we don't find any survivors, maybe that strange substance over there won't be as rock solid as here. There's a chance at least.
Dire and disordered. Yep. Really, that doesn't tick over? I already thought that it'd be like more over here at this point. And oh, there it is. I thought that thing had disappeared. Okay, so time to meet up with Mulan, I guess? You just gotta walk there, I guess? Just to make that easier. Fun. Oh, you're supposed to ride the hot air balloon. Whoops. So, what happens if I don't take the hot air balloon? What? Oh, it's literally part of the mission to take the hot air balloon. Oh, game, you know how to railroad me. It's not too bad, that was kind of annoying. So are those supposed to be reflections of that? I don't think that actually works that way. It kind of looks like it is. Hey, Ermin Soul, or whatever you are again. So, that's not the one that we just fought? Not the one that we're going to either.
There are too many monsters! There are just too many! It's beyond anything we've seen before!
Yeah, it's actually selling that there's, like, a monster infestation going on. As opposed to the previous times where it was like, oh yeah, there's, you know, a couple. Okay, one way to make this feel more like an invasion/war scenario, instead of riding a hot air balloon everywhere, let us teleport, but every single teleport waypoint immediately has monsters in the area. Like, when you teleport into a fight, pretty much. And so it shows that, yes, you can help out by going wherever, but if you ignore the actual mission of, like, go to this area to do this thing to gather intel and ignore the fighting here, then you're going to be constantly fighting, but it's not going to actually have a noticeable impact on the numbers. It's just not enough for one person to be fighting a skirmish. that would be an interesting way to show that it is actually a large-scale conflict. I can't move the camera. Oh, there. I forgot that she can do that. There we go. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. We're just skipping over that, I guess. Okay, how about you also add some, like, more ominous effects to everything? Like,
Traveler, this war's getting too much for my mind to take.
Like, with that kind of response and with the music as it is, how about adding some lightning to the sky, some, like...
Okay, let's do this!
Some, like, geographic feature level scars of abyssal energy running through the land. Like, show the land itself deteriorating as the abyss takes a stronger hold. Since you're forced into this entire sequence, I think, it makes it so that you don't even need to have a lot of those assets be, like, really good and high quality. They can just be however you need to look at them for the 5 seconds. Or, they just need to work for the 5 seconds you need to look at them. Okay, so we got our healing there, so the fight's gonna be up there, probably.
Oh, thank goodness
There we
those
go.
people are still standing!
Give it a minute. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Hello, everyone.
Into the wind. My apologies.
One with nature.
Yeah, you're annoying to take down, I know that.
Move out! You've got to get out of here!
Okay, they assumedly said.
Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Milani, you're up.
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything like it before.
Marika, you're up.
It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something.
Okay, Sky Demon works as a phrase. I would not think anyone speaking English would come up with that as the term of a thing to call it.
Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream of abyss monsters. We're just no match for it.
So what happens if we purify it? I kind of forgot that we could do that, but, like, what happens if we try?
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. We're fighting a losing battle here. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
Oh boy, am I now worried about the next time we pan over to the stadium.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map? Sounds like you need a breather. We got enough people to hold our own here, and it's high time you took a break. Why don't you sit down and gather your strength for a minute?
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think?
Right now, there are bigger things to worry about. Get on the hot air balloon and have a fucking snack, Traveler.
What is it?
As long as that dark monstrosity remains unbeaten, gathering together might actually put a target on the Children of Echo's back.
Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better go warn them. It's your decision. If you want to set off right away, Paimon will come with you.
Okay, so we got that,
These monsters, they're what the winners of the pilgrimage go on to fight, aren't they? So that makes us veterans of the Night Warden Wars now, too.
I hadn't thought of it like that, but now that you mention it, yeah, you're right. Neither of us are name bearers, so in principle, we should never have had the chance to fight on the front lines. In that sense, this is kind of a dream come true for us, isn't it? We're not in this for fame or glory, but for our childhood dreams of one day becoming a hero.
God, Lumina's short. You're a physical character model, I guess I just can't talk to you. Okay. Same. Oh, you had a voice. Okay, moving on, I guess. So I suppose there is some level... Interesting. And yeah, we are locked to this area. I suppose there is some level of, like, inherent storytelling to where the abyssal energy is here, where our various allies are. But the thing is... The fuck? Now hangs up high, staining the skies of Natlan black, spreading endless calamity upon every inch of the still-breathing land. But it's like, all of these kinds of descriptions and everything are very optional. Like, the game very much wants you to just go from one to the next, so you miss a lot of that other stuff that is not, like, fighting or traveling. Actually, a little bit here would be nice.
Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in!
As they have with the rest of the country. We have 2 of the 6 heroes here. I think they're good.
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
Not just here. We've run into a few of these already. Pakal, whatever, gave the order for everyone to evacuate. Shalon and I stayed behind as the rear guard.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
For made it in time for what? They're the rear guard. What? I suppose... Oh, hey. Interesting. I suppose made it in time as in, like, the last of the civilians directly ahead of the rear guard here.
Kachina, she and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group before your parents start worrying about you.
Got it. I'll leave right away. They'll need all the help they can get.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on, let's get this done.
Over to here. Hey, none of that!
Hold the line! Let lightning, echoing song, billowing surge!
You! Fuck you!
Take flight!
I know you're an orb! Okay, I guess I don't. There we go. I have no idea how I managed to dodge any of that. How about you just die? Thank you. Up to there. Oh, well, that's a thing. I keep doing this assuming that it's possible for our little ally characters here to die. They probably can't, or at the very least, it's really difficult. Fuck you. I believe I said fuck you. Come on, Aika, you can do it. Yeah, you're the one I'm kind of worried about. You're fighting a basic-ass Hilla churl, dude. I wonder everyone needs me for everything. I guess more spawned. Oh, there it is.
Time to shine! Billowing surge!
One with nature.
There we go. Cool. There's the plot. And the moment I was considering using Shironen. Of course.
Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet.
Extremely dire.
Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Are we in Natlan doomed to this fate?
How many therapists you got in the nation?
I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but I always thought that was an exaggeration. Mawika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring.
Does everyone else know that she's seen this before? Like, does the common person in this country know that the Pyro Archon takes on the memories of previous Archons?
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day. And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, I am not gonna give up.
Me neither.
We should catch up with the group. Let's go!
Oh, we got some healing orbs. Okay, we all moved 300 or 130 meters. Way to go. Great! You made it here unscathed! And each came by just now with some really bad news. Those indestructible abyss things have been dropped by all of the tribal... Those indestructible abyss things have been dropped by all of the tribal territories. I'm fairly certain that is straight up a localization error, or actually that should be a translation error, I think. Because I'm pretty sure it should be those indestructible abyss things have dropped all over the tribal territories, or something to that effect. So it wasn't just the Children of Echoes, even the Collective of Plenty was affected, and they're the furthest away! But the worst affected region was the Flower Feather clans. He said it's a complete disaster over there. I think that he is the messenger in this case.
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while.
Kenichi didn't even stop to catch his breath before leaving for the stadium. He said he was going to try and assemble a team to go and support them, but...
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there, too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. Means I can actually join in with the fighting.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still, the fact is, our lives are more fragile than our spirits.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say.
We have to go to the Flower Feather clan.
Yeah. Paimon's sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too.
Until the Pyro Archon succeeds in her plan, every life we save is worth it. Marika, can you please fucking tell us who the 6th hero is? I kinda think we can afford to fast-track them at this point.
Yep. We'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Flower Feather Clan, hang in there. We're coming.
Really? But you guys must be nearing your limits, surely.
If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that time is now. Wait, over there! It's Cheska and Koichi!
I guess we're over here now.
Traveler! Over here! Hurry! Take flight!
You wanna help out? Where is it? There you are.
Whirling snow!
Bruh, I get that your sister's on the floor, but how about you help out? The fuck was your excuse for that? Oh. Well, that ain't good.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Well, time to purify her. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. I'll help her. No talking about it first, just, okay, we know what to do.
Please, save her.
How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Given that please save her line, I'm actually a little surprised that worked.
Koichi! Koichi!
Cheska, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when... well, we were always the same.
Is she supposed to also have a stab wound or something?
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest, and you'll get better.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you, or to anyone else because of you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But it also left you in a constant state of agitation. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
It's okay, Cheska. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's nobody's fault that things didn't turn out great. I get it now. So, no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukusaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
Koichi! Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska! What happened?
Let's give her some space while she cools down.
What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later, it disappeared.
Chaska managed to rein it in.
Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control.
Just like Koichi always hoped.
If only we were faster! Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you!
Yeah, still a little bit confused as to why she died. Like, I'm not totally certain how she got so contaminated so quickly, and I'm not entirely sure how that killed her so quickly. Like, abyssal contamination to this point has been more akin to a poison, or maybe a cancer. So I wouldn't expect her to die, like, right then and there.
We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before it was too... Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
Oh, hi there, ancient name.
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find? Maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life.
You're from 500 years ago.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer.
You and Chaska take Koichi back to the stadium.
Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice. Archon, we need to hurry.
Time for this war to end.
Head to the center of the stadium to witness the gathering of heroes. Special story mode. You know, in that case, let's go for an extra hour. Let me go ahead and take my usual break here so I can stretch myself out. Then I'll be back in about 5-ish minutes. Maybe err on the long side because I'm just about out of tea, so I'll probably brew a new cup. So back in maybe more like 6 minutes or something. I'll be back as quick as I can, though, don't worry. See you soon. Bye. Okay, and I am back. So give me just a second here, and I'll bring you back into the actual game. There we go. Back to whatever the hell we're about to get into. This really feels like it should be going into, like, the final fight or something. So I'm kind of curious where this is going to go. Oh man, Catherine evacuated. That's how you know it's serious. Huh. I should never noticed those before. Neat. Like, from what I saw on the wiki or whatever 2 days ago, it feels like, from what I saw, this should be not close to the end. Really feels like it is, though.
Everyone, are you ready?
Can you explain what we're supposed to be ready for?
A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me.
Everyone, turn on your RGB!
May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
How fucking tall was that guy?
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, and ashes be reborn.
We're gonna go through this for all 6 of them, aren't we?
For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Well, Kachina's also going to be mute, isn't she? God damn it.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come.
Wait a minute, wasn't Kachina one of... Oh no, Shunonen is the hero, I guess. Hang on, wasn't Kachina one of the 6? Oh, no. It was Mualani's hero that popped out back then. We were saving Kachina, but Mualani's the one that awakened. Okay.
We unite as one.
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan! For Natlan! In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
This is for all those who gave their lives for Natlan. Everyone, let's go!
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Well, yeah, the last hero would have never awoken. Also, I think that word might have been cut off just a little bit. It sounded like the first half of the L and then just nothing.
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you feeling now? Any better?
Oh, I feel terrible. I want to throw up and bleed and make sure that everyone around me does too. I'll direct it toward the abyss, though.
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, I have to rise above it.
Is that your name or something?
The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger, and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
I have faith in you.
Alright, let's go show the abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
Abyss tumor we can apparently do a thing to now? Let's just try to take this down first and see what happens. There's that. Take down the pylons, and then we'll be able to take down the tumor, I guess.
Aerial support from Malika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
There you are. Okay, advice for selling this a little bit harder.
Use my power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Okay, I guess just fight it. Yeah, like, advice for how to sell this part harder. Have it be that we are not actually super necessary. Have that be doing most of the damage. Sure.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Yeah, that's prolonged exposure. Don't worry about it too much. This is what drags the abyss near before.
Hal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Evidently.
Done.
Ha!
Thank you, Malika.
Archon just hit the mute button on someone. Goddamn. Hello.
Backup has arrived. All right, give them hell. Vengeance for Koichi. Take flight.
An ice one isn't exactly a great. Never mind.
Time to go. That's one with wind and cloud.
Covenant of the deep. Hold the line. Time to shine.
You, and more of you.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
The Pyro Archon's power of basic attacks, I guess. Okay, 2 down, 80,000 to go. I feel like this isn't a super, efficient strategy so far. Okay, time to this one. And, you? Cool.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Wee, it's just like riding a spirit way. Now it's my turn. Go, Turbo Twisty! Twirly! Cannot look further up than this.
Everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, Roron! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous.
Accurate! Not the time for vegetables, my dude! Okay, plot, where are you? Have that be for the first one, and I'll be more impressed by it.
Hey, you're back.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to put the party upon you. Everyone, death is now off the table. So charge! Let's give him a...
I didn't even click. Strong and dented. Ah, there we go. Wait, what? How do the deaths go down? Like, I get that people can revive themselves now, but unless that's retroactive, I don't see how the death total would go down. And if it is retroactive, then Koichi's coming back. So I don't think they're doing that because that's kind of a poignant character moment.
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
How the fuck are we talking to you? I'll go deal with the Abyss Tumor.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too. We crushed it!
Seriously, what in the Nahida is going on?
The Nightwind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just dealt with it.
Already? But you were just at the stadium!
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Accurate.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from the stadium. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says they're safe now.
Sounds like all regions are secured. The Abyss forces are weakening.
Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the Ode of Resurrection on our side!
Hold up. The Abyss is sending a sizable unit toward the stadium. I guess they've realized the Ode of Resurrection is a game changer, so now they're going to try to destroy the Sacred Flame.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that! Friends, let's gather at the stadium!
More Abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
Allow me.
Alright, this is the final battle!
Can you please take off the fading effect thing? I get what you're going for, and I don't think it sounds particularly good. Final battle, and we got basic-ass hill churls.
Wind Strider. My apologies. Coming
Oh, it's one of these things. There you are. Okay, I will say the music is going pretty fucking hard on this. Like, I have it turned down to the point where I'm not hearing a ton of stuff. But it is a really good, like... Oh, whoops, wrong thing. But it is a really good, like, battle theme.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The bird
You.
Time to shine. Shower me with...
How about
Take flight.
you? There. A little bit too much going on screen. Couldn't quite tell what was going on.
Rebuild. Covenant.
The wind knows me.
Next. There you are.
Whirling snow. Let the world collide.
And you. There's that. And halt. And you. And you. And another one. There we go. You are just a Dragon Ball Z character, okay. Fucking what? Oh, time for you to die. Sacred Flame or Contending Flame or whatever. Where's the captain in all this? It's actually... I think that's going to be a plot point that he hasn't been here for this last bit. Like, what's he doing?
Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory.
Well, I found him.
It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished.
Begins hacking up blood.
We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
You hear that, angel who controls our kind of sort of afterlife? Fuck you! You said the abyss would always come back!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again.
Do you mean like a month? A decade? A century? Marika, how long are we talking?
After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else.
Save one other person in this room, assumedly. Also, maybe the captain? I actually didn't think about that.
I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return victorious, for all of us.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join in with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should celebrate to our heart's content.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can basically go back to normal, right?
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need. And that is the Captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
Oh, that is a lot more than just talking to her.
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
Nah, I just figured I should do my part, you know?
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now.
How are things at the People of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Still, it's so sad that some people couldn't be saved by the Ode of Resurrection. I think I want to hold a candlelight vigil for them when I get home.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it together.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan. An age of unprecedented peace.
Oh yeah, your entire culture and economy and politics and such are gonna have to change basically overnight. Like, if the Abyss is no longer a problem, what the fuck is even left of your country? You! And each you're one lucky devil! I don't know how the heck you're still alive! Pfft. I am in a zero-tolerance mood right now. Stop being so flippant.
Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable of being nice?
Ah, this is rich! One measly victory and it's all gone to your head! You'd all be missing me by now if not for the heroic deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulaha! Alright, credit where credit's due. Here's a bunch of grapes for your trouble. Don't treat me like I'm your pet parrot! Do parrots eat grapes? Does Tevat have parrots? How are the scions of the Canopy and the Collective of Plenty? The messengers are the worst affected. I expect there will be delays on all deliveries in Natlan for some time. Although, fortunately, a lot of people have said they're willing to help out part-time. That should alleviate the situation.
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, they got off relatively unscathed. But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. All's well that ends well.
Well, what do you know? These are pretty tasty. Oh, servant, one more bunch of grapes, post-haste. Okay, Polly. And over to Chaska, I assume? Oh, no. Kind of the opposite.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the Prince. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win.
You're also roughly the same height and have the same hair color and are you generally look quite similar, actually. Interesting.
I hope you will see him soon.
Oh, you do know that's our brother? Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Auroron! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should be fine. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should probably head back so I can pitch in.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrade's presence a little distressing.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad for your eyesight.
How is that a thing with your tribe? Like, is that a literal genetic difference?
Oh, right. Okay.
And I guess Chaska's just off on her own.
Ah, welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I mean, theoretically, she's dying.
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see all of Natland stretching out below me. People everywhere, giving everything they had for a chance at victory. I just... If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd still...
And actually, based on our knowledge of how all this works, Koichi was like the one required sacrifice here. Because if she hadn't died, Chaska wouldn't have awakened to her heroic background powers thing, and it's only when you had all 6 warriors that you could summon fucking Super Saiyan God mode or whatever, and it was only once you activated that ritual that the Ode of Resurrection was generally active. So, without Koichi dying, everyone else would die.
I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
At least it's over now, that's something.
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch! Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
No, Paimon! No, she is not! You might notice that she does not currently have that power!
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it.
Okay, the Divine Throne lets you do stuff like that, though. Gonna file that one away for later.
Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only.
I'm guessing the Night Warden Wars are over for the foreseeable future?
Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
They can't just turn a blind eye to injustice.
You know, it's that mindset that distinguishes the heroes in every story. They're the natural protagonists. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss.
Hello. Just know that I chose popular response there.
But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider.
Yes, all 2 to 3 chapters of it.
I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
Return to your room, sure thing. That's this way. So, by the way, we are currently... Oh, not that one. We are currently on a fuel named Fate. This has got to be nearing the end. Like, we have this one final thing to get through. You know what? Because we have this one final thing to get through that's probably going to close out this chapter, I am actually going to go ahead and end just a little bit before the 3-hour mark here, so that we can come back next Tuesday with the first stream of the week, and that will be the conclusion of catching up with the Archon quest stuff. Apologies to you who just came in at the last, like, 5-10 minutes here. Sonified Daily? See what this is about. Well, this is Genshin Impact by Hoyoverse. Basically, nation-spanning, adventure, epic type thing with, let me go up to here. Gatcha mechanics, because of course it does. Currently catching up with the main story for the nation that released a little bit ago, Natland, because I took a break from it for a couple of chapters. Oh, you know about Genshin? Okay, fair enough. Thank you for checking me out then. But yeah, so in order to make it so that next stream has a little bit more narrative cohesion so we don't jump into something and then stop it immediately, gonna go ahead and end it for today. So, if this live stream hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube live stream a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and hope to see you in the next one, where I will be back next Tuesday unless work absolutely kills me. PlayStation normally and breaking them just more a bit. For Persona? Yeah, so kind of the behind the scenes of Persona, how that works, is that I tend to record in 1-hour sessions at the moment because of a little bit of health stuff over the summer. Before then, I'd record in like 3 or 4-hour sessions. But yeah, I'm not recording literally day by day. That would actually be impossible for like the 7-hour palace runs or something, to do all of that in a day, then edit it, then render and upload it, and have that go up on the same day. That just wouldn't work. So yeah, a little bit of behind-the-scenes shenanigans there, but it's a fun little challenge to do anyway. Yeah, something. Check me out on Twitter and Blue Sky at Peter Moxilin if you want various updates on my streaming schedule or what I intend to be streaming. And until next stream, when we finish up Natland in all likelihood, thank you all very much for joining me. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.